Eskom is South Africa's electricity generation, transmission and distribution organization, 80 years old. And my role in Eskom is that I'm the general manager for quality management to make sure that our new build program is done to quality standards. We realized as Eskom that as we were starting to build our new power stations, we did not have the skills, we did not have the technology and the know-how to make sure that we get things done right the first time. So one of the critical things we had to do was to make sure that there are quality systems right through, and that during the construction up to commissioning of these projects, quality is maintained throughout. So the challenges was to make sure that we have paperless systems, that we can ensure compliance, that we can make sure that governance is done properly, and that all the risks associated with quality are identified proactively and managed. So we needed a system that could enable us to do all of these things. Real time, offline, online, you name it. And it should be able to ensure that our suppliers and other stakeholders can collaborate with us. So as a very much self-contained GRC platform was a tool that we needed to help us. We needed a system that is easy to work with, flexible, highly configurable, can integrate with the whole landscape of systems that we have in Eskom. Cost of ownership not too high, and that is modern, that is based on ISO 9001, 2000, and can enable compliance to a range of other child standards like risk management, safety management, environmental management, you name it. It should be scalable. We also wanted a company that understands the language of quality to be behind us. So after looking at a number of systems available on the market, most of which were just point systems, in certain instances we found systems that are mostly ERP systems that claimed to have the capabilities that we were looking for, but after narrowing down everything, we settled on SWOT Achiever, and we are very happy. Oh, the benefits are very obvious. We are able to keep track of everything that gets done. If non-conformances are raised, they all sit in a single database, visible to everybody, transparent. But what we also like about the system is the workflows. They make sure that action flows to the relevant person at the right time, that they are reminded to make sure that no action is left unactioned, if I can use that word. So, and the system is evolving with our needs. We also like SWOT because they listen to us as customers and they build improvements into the system based on our requirements. And this is good. So indeed, we are effective and we're sure we're going to be efficient going forward, and we can ensure compliance right through. We are just completing phase 1 of the implementation of the software, in which we were configuring the system to do what we want. The next phase is to integrate it with a whole range of other software platforms within the organization, from engineering, procurement, finance, contracts management, you name it. And after doing that, we are sure that the benefits that the system can provide will become very clear to the business. And the other thing is, as a business, as Eskom, we have decided to comply to the requirements of ISO 9001. So for anybody to meet and keep on complying to the requirements of ISO, they will need this system, because they'll need to prove that they are complying to any audit company. And therefore, the system is just going to grow into the whole organization. And we are an organization of about 40,000 people with more than 300 or 30,000 contractors. And and we require our contractors also to have access to the system. So it's going to even be of value outside of Eskom than just inside Eskom. Because for us, as I said, it's an open platform, which is one of the requirements that we had. So we are very happy.